Hello, family. How are you doing? I hope you are having a great day. And if you are not, I will be praying for you. So, do you have any idea what you are looking at? Huh. So, somebody is attempting to hit the bullseye. Somebody is attempting to hit the bullseye. That's what I saw. And I had warned them. Warn them, let them know. But at the same time, I didn't really feel this sense of agency and real danger, like severe danger. That's not what I felt. But somebody is attempting to hit the bullseye, and you are the target. So you have a target on your back. That's one way to start it, right? You have a target on your back, and it's not for the reasons you would think. Huh. Family. You know, being a spiritual person, being anointed, sometimes it causes a lot of things to react around you. Unlike people who have low vibrational energy, they don't have to go through things like this. Now, when you have a target on your back, you would think it's because of the right reasons. You would think because maybe you are responsible for world hunger. You would think it's because maybe you really did something bad to somebody. Hmm. Valid reasons. You know, if you run into anywhere right now, anywhere, a mall, a shop, right? And you are like, help, help. And they are like, what's the problem? And you are like, somebody's targeting me. The first thing they ask, what did you do? Why is this person focused on you this much? Right? They assume that there is some rational explanation for why somebody wants to hurt you, why somebody is aiming for you. Now, imagine saying this, well, it's because I am marked. Because you are marked, right? There's a star on you. So that's just it. That's just it. So you are targeted because you are marked. You have this on top of your head. It's a crooked star, I know. Forgive me, I'm not a good drawer, right? But that's what I see. The reason for this is this right here. Somebody hates it. Somebody in close proximity. They are watching, they are waiting for a mistake, for an opening. They are waiting for an opening. But here's the thing, I do not see them taking you down. No, I see all their shots missing you, bouncing right off you. Family, are you with me? They are so focused. Right now, I'm sensing they are spending a lot of energy, like their energy levels are up, like energy. Huh, okay, right? Their energy levels, their energy levels, they are operating at a very optimal level. It has been rising each and every season. It has been going up. but their accuracy, okay, let's do this. Accuracy has been, okay, let's not even make it a wave. It has always been like this. Bad, but they keep going. See, this person, huh, something is just fueling them up. Something is been is shoving down this energy down their throat, and they have opened their heart for it. That's what I'm seeing right now. I am seeing possession. Possession. They are possessed. Something has taken possession of them. But it's not something that they didn't want. When this thing began, they wished they had the power. You had it all. They wish they had the power. They gave you those shady comments saying things to you that signal to you, showing things, sometimes doing things indirectly, that shows you that if this person had the power, they would go against me. But they do not have the power. Now, the opposition sensed that. The opposition is always looking for an opening as well, just as this person is looking for an opening so that they can hit the bullseye. So, right now, a lot of energy is being pumped into them. Right now, it's double trouble. It's them, and they are with the opposition, the evil spirit. It's just a whole lot of evil going on. Huh. A whole lot of, there's some evil in this house. Okay. So you know that song? Yeah, if they had to make a song, they would have to say there's some evil in this house, right? They have a whole bunch of evil. But it's all going to waste. It's all going to waste. They are granted the opportunity to shoot, but to never hit the target. Hmm. And the shots that bounce right off you, they are affecting them in a very bad way. Now, when they totally miss, when they are totally off, it's kind of okay because it okay, it was an attempt, but it was never even on the radar. But when it's on the radar, the things that you notice that they try to do to you, they bounce right off you and they are damaging them. But here's something that I am seeing as well. Now, this person has involved themselves in something they don't understand. Hmm. Okay, I don't know how to explain this. I don't know how to draw it. Right? Okay. So I usually draw people like this, but right now take this like as they are literal standing. Now, if you met somebody looking like this, very unhealthy, right? very unhealthy. Take this as a literal person, right? And this person was once this big. They were once this big. They once had all this flesh, but right now it's all gone. They are losing weight. Even their head. Now I made a small head. It used to be a big head, but they are like deteriorate. Sorry, the word is deteriorating, right? Sorry, that word is always difficult for me, right? So they are like shrinking and they are being damaged, right? It's like when a building loses its value. I know what the word means, but hard to pronounce it. My tongue twists sometimes very crazy. So, but there is some energy around them. This is the energy from the opposition. It makes them feel as if they are this big. It's making them feel like they are this big. But what's really happening underneath is this: they are a very tiny person. Can we use depreciating? Right? Nah, deteriorating. Right? So, this is what they really look like from all this time trying to get you. But they feel like this. They feel this energy, this power. But when this opposition, this spirit that's giving them and making them feel like this, when it leaves, that's what's happening to them. That's who they really are. That's how they are already are. And they are like killing themselves. It's like waking up each and every day and taking poison. Yes, literally, each and every day. It's like waking up each and every day and killing yourself. But you do not see it because there's something supporting you. It's like being on life support. You are technically not there, but the machines are keeping you alive. So this thing is giving them this energy and they do not see themselves destroying themselves. And this has nothing to do with you. You are just protected. You are just standing still. This is not your doing. This is their doing. I'm seeing a whole lot of regret, a lot of it. I see when the spirit finally leaves them because the expedition was useless, right? We went across the sea and we found nothing that we could trade, right? Okay, fine. So when it leaves them, I see them shattering. I see them crying. I see them coming to you and crying and holding on to you, begging. When they wake up, I am seeing them. I'm seeing a lot of tears, a river of tears. Hmm. But something is also telling me that this will also be a turning point for them. Something is telling me that they had to understand the danger of the kind of heart they had. They had to understand it. They had to go there. They had to try you. It was very important for them because how this thing was going to end, it was going to end in two ways. It was going to end with them literally taking themselves out because they don't want to admit what's going on around them. Or in this way that I am seeing, in them realizing what they have done and that they have been taking that poison pill each and every morning for a very long time, going against you was just the same as it's as equal, one and the same. So hopefully I am seeing the light happen to them. And this is also going to make you feel happy because again, you do not wish harm onto anyone. And this person, it's not like they did anything to you. They were trying, of course. But again, sometimes you must try the master before you kneel down to him or her, right? Sometimes you must try something before you kneel to it. And you don't even want them to kneel to you. You are only going to tell them one thing: this is not my doing, this is the doing of the Holy Spirit. It has nothing to do with me. I'm sorry, right? It's fine. I understand everything that you did. I understand that you regret it. But I am not the one that you are supposed to apologize to. Go apologize for attacking because I am a product of something much bigger than me. So you need to go apologize to that. And that's what they must do. And I'm seeing a complete change of things moving on from that point. But before they do that, I'm sensing a lot of doubt, and this doubt is stemming from shame, right? Because they will be ashamed and they must confess, and it's gonna take again the energy that they don't have because they wasted it all away trying to get you all that time. Yeah. uh, well, what can I say? That is what is happening, family. Hmm. You are going to keep on shining. You are going to keep on doing great things. I also see something amazing coming your way. Spirit is crafting another path for you. You are operating on that level as we speak. On that level. When I say that level, I really mean that level. You are literally the person, excuse me, that you think you are. I once had somebody say, it's rare when you are who you think you are. That is you. You are who you think you are right now. And everybody in the spiritual realm is clapping hands for you because you have reached that level that many wish to reach. Trust me, it may not look like that in the physical world. Usually, it looks like you have bad luck in the physical world because you are surrounded by average people, and when average people look at you, they are like, why is this person always attacked? Why is this person not liked by people? Why does this person people always, so people, average people just assume, oh, they have bad luck. But again, when you operate on a higher frequency, none of these things matter to you. And that's what I like. And I have also reached that stage on my path. I have faced a lot of criticism, a lot of hate, right? The people surrounding you, they have some sort of impact when all of this begins, right? Because everything is happening to you, everybody's watching, you are an emotional being, you care about what's happening to you and that everybody's looking at you until you realize that you are marked and you have a star on top of your head. And then heaven makes you understand, because it's a journey. It makes you understand that you are not like them. So don't worry about them, right? So now even when somebody does something to you, and this applies to you as well, remember this is your message. When somebody comes to you and they act strange and they just do something funny, it's like for them it's such a big deal that they even explain it to other people, like, oh, I saw this person today, and oh, I did this, I didn't know what to do, so I avoided them. Yeah, they are weird. How do you react to somebody like that? I mean this, I mean that, I mean that, I mean this, I mean that, I mean this. It's a big deal for them when that whole interaction happens. When they see you, you see them, they don't know how to act, so they do something weird and they just do something that's really bad, but they try to justify it. So they go and they talk about it and blah 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 blah. Ugh. For you it was just like, hmm for you it's just like, hey, oh, it's one of those days, right? One of those days where somebody misunderstands me again and they go to talk about it a lot. This reminds me of a quote I saw, somebody saying, they said, imagine you telling imagine you think you telling my business but I lied. This sort of gives me that kind of energy, because again, somebody tries you, right? Oh, sorry, somebody thinks they are really talking about an experience and it makes you look some way. It makes you, it like kills your value, right? It like depreciates you. It really, right? It really takes you down, it suppresses you. They think that because, again, people do this when it comes to us, right? They really be out there talking, doing whatever they can. And sometimes they think it's normal. You know how sometimes you think things are normal, but you are really heading, you are really like damaging somebody's reputation, but it's like normal for you. Think about like slavery, for instance, right? The people who did it, they were thinking it's a normal thing. I can just imagine them right now as I speak. I'm just imagining, right, going back to the past, and not just slavery, the people who get off on immoral things, right? Anything. It could be abuse, it could be trafficking, it could be whatever, but they talk about it with other people. And there's this group that they, the way they view it, they view that group as not worthy of respect, or not up to their standard, right? And the more they talk about that slave, that person who's being abused, that drunkard, that person who's not respected, the people they are trafficking, whatever they are doing to them, the way they speak about them, the way they treated them today, it just shatters their value in front of their eyes. But that's not the reality, right? Again, remember, we are living in a world where during slavery, people thought these people were not really people. That's why they were doing this to them. But that doesn't mean it's true. But in their eyes, it was true. So that's what's happening. That's really what I am trying to say. And I know that you get me, right? You understand me very well. Excuse me, right? So that's the kind of world we live in. And you become a very unique person, and unique in a good way, when you realize that when you realize that, when, because again, right, when you realize that you are chosen and you have this light, and in the spiritual realm you are like the king, and you can feel this, you are not completely delusional. You do things that people couldn't even imagine to do. So who said this? I think it's I don't know which song it is, but they said, if they could do it, they would have done it, right? But they can't, right? So it's really like that. Really, it's really like that. So you do things, and sometimes you only know these things, and you look at people, right? And you are like, huh? Only if you knew. Like, do you even understand who you are talking to, who you are talking about, who you are doing this on, right? But again, you do understand that whatever is going on, part of it being, whatever is going on in the grand scheme of things, it being part of you, who you are, it is not relevant for you to address this type of things. That's why when you are chosen, you are blessed with being humble. You are like a monk, right? Reminds me of these movies where a monk is just too powerful and they are just watching somebody talk all they want about them, right? And they are literally, they have the capability to go there and shut them up, shut them down, do whatever they can to them. They can literally take this person out in 10 seconds, but they possess the wisdom that cannot allow them to do that. So that's who we are. That's who the listen, we, you are amazing. And as I say we, everybody in the spiritual world, everybody in the spiritual world, we are amazing. We are truly amazing, right? And we don't need you, meaning people who are not aligned, people from the opposition, to understand. You cannot operate on what other people think about you when you are chosen. And that takes a lot of guts. I remember when I began, when I before I even got into all of this, before I even understood what was happening, and that I am literally telling you, I have been blessed for it's like each and every year from when I realized what was happening, I was being blessed each and every year moving forward, right? But I didn't know how to take it. I didn't know how to handle it, right? It's just too much. And everybody who's chosen goes through that, right? You just go through a stage where you are experiencing that you are different, unique, and it's a good thing. But again, you are experiencing a lot of tension from the world. You are just receiving a lot from the world, and with that stage, it's just crazy, right? And when you are at this level right now, when where you are like at the supreme level, just like as the person that who this message is for, it's just crazy looking down and looking back and being like, wow, I used to be there, I used to live like that, right? And people really used to do that to me, and I used to care about it, right? I used to care about somebody pressing, pushing, poking. Now I don't even have to do anything. Now there are people fighting with me. I don't even know that they are fighting with me. I could even care less. That's why I don't even know in the first place. But I'm just glad that the person, this message is not about somebody going totally out. We never aim for that, right? If people really go out, it would be what they did to themselves. It's never up to us. So that was the message for today. Uh, family, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I like and love each and every one of you guys who support this channel, who help grow this channel, who participate in the discussions. and we are gonna grow it. We're gonna become a big community, and let's just keep moving, supporting each other. I love all of you guys very much as you love me too. The ones who let me know in the comments, I love you guys very much as well, right? And the ones who let me know that this message is for them, I love you as well, right? So yeah, just a whole lot of positivity in this negative world, right? So we are just keeping the balance. We are just balancing everything. I love you guys very much. MJ Diamond is out.